Hi, today we're going to learn how to install the application Kahoot. We're going to go to our browser and go to www.kahoot.com, K-A-H-O-O-T. Kahoot is an application that allows you to specifically ask your students questions, surveys, discussions on a particular topic. It's just a collection of questions. To sign up, you go to www.kahoot.com, click on sign up. It's going to ask you if you're going to use it as a teacher, a student, just socially, or at work. We're going to click as a teacher. You have the option to sign up with a Google account or with another email. We're going to sign up with a Google account. It'll ask your school. I'm going to put in Bullard Elementary because that's who I'm doing this for. It'll ask you to pick a username. I'm going to put my initials and the year. It'll ask if you played Kahoot before, answer yes or no, and then it will ask you to join Kahoot. It will come up with a welcome to Kahoot and will ask you what your teaching level is. You can put all the levels that you're certified as or just put the current level that you're teaching. Then you will click next. It will ask your interest. You can put any that you are interested in, or you can simply put the subject you were teaching. I'm going to put English. Then it will come up to your page. On the right side, it has edit your profile, email preferences, your results, the ability to change your password, to delete your account, or to sign out. There is a support tab if you need to get hold of the Kahoot support team. There is a frequently asked question tab that pretty much will answer all your basic questions if you've never had experience with Kahoot. There is also a Find Kahoots, which will allow you to go in and find Kahoots about a particular subject that other teachers have done. I plugged in math, and you can see that there are some on fractions, multiplication, exponents, functions. You simply hit play and it'll allow you to play their game. You can add it to your favorites. You can duplicate it and then change it up if you need to fit whatever it is that you're teaching. You just maybe happen to like their format. My Kahoots is where all of your Kahoots will be stored. And when you click on New K, that is where you're going to start to create a Kahoot. Up at the top is a video which kind of gives you an overview of how to play it, what it's about. There are also on the right side, you'll see you can have stats on the Kahoots that you set up and have played by your students. Kahoots has 4 different areas. There is the survey mode where you will go in and create a survey, which that's pretty self-explanatory. There is, you can ask students to get opinions, insights. You can have your students create surveys and you can post them. There is a discussion mode, which is kind of a sounding board. You can actually post a topic and all of your students can get on their iPads or phones or laptops and all at the same time be discussing about the topic and debating back and forth. The 2 that I want to cover today is Jumble and Quiz. Quiz allows you to set up a quiz about a topic. I'm going to do the ugly duckling and put hashtag #UglyD. I'm going to make it visible to everyone. The language is going to be English. It does give you a choice of several languages, including Spanish. I'm going to say this is for a school. You can upload an image from their image gallery, or you can upload your own image. I'm going to upload my little sad duck. I'm going to hit OK Go. It's going to take me to the next where I ask a question. The question I'm going to ask is, who wrote the ugly duckling? First answer, Hans Christian Anderson. Second answer, Shrek. As you go down, you can see that you have a third answer. I'm going to put Moana. And the fourth answer, Mrs. Jones. Then you'll need to select the correct answer. This is also where if you were loading a video and wanted to ask questions about a video, you could put that in here. Once again, you can add an image from their image gallery, or you can upload an image from yours. Then you hit next. If that's the only question you have, you hit save. Then you have the option to say I'm done, so you could create several Kahoots at one time, or you can go ahead and play it. Now when you play it, it's going to load on your computer so you can show it up on your screen with your projector. You have some gain options such as the streak bonus, podium that increases the anticipation, gives them more experience to their own epic win by having this first, second, or third. You can have it where it'll display the game pin throughout. This is really good to turn on because if your Wi-Fi is sometimes iffy and kids get knocked off from their iPads or phones or laptop, it'll keep the game pin up there so if they have to get back on, they can. You can play team versus team where the kids share a device, 2 or 3 of them at a time, or you can play player versus player. That's what I'm going to do now. What will happen is it will tell you to get your phone, tablet, or laptop out. It'll give you a PIN code while it plays a lovely melody. Your kids will go to Kahoot It. They can go ahead and download the app on their iPad or phone or laptop. They'll put the code in and press enter. It will ask for a nickname. As soon as their name appears, you can hit start. When you've got everybody loaded in, it will go to the question. Who wrote the ugly duckling? It appears on theirs, it's just colors. So they just click the correct color. When everybody's done, you hit next. You can get the results. It'll show who answered the fastest and so on. You can also ask for feedback. So you can ask the kids how they rated that Kahoot, whether or not they felt they learned something, would they recommend it, and how they feel. Do they feel happy, no feeling at all, or feel sad? And you can see that. You can save your results either as a direct download or save it to your Google Drive. Hit save. Hit save. As you can see, it takes a little while. If you pull it up, you'll see what it does is it will tell you the date you played this on, who it was hosted by, how many players, the overall performance. You can get final scores by players if you want to put it in as a grade. It'll give you the question summary, how many questions, answered, was it correct, how many of them answered it correct, how many didn't. This is a lot of good data, especially if you're reviewing before TEKS and stuff, or the STAR test, if you can kind of tell where their weak areas are. Once you're done with this, you can go back, click I'm done. You can save your results, which we did. You can say new game. It'll take you back just the same way. And you can create another one. The newest one, Jumble, doesn't let you do the results, but I like the fact that it teaches order. Once again, you have to put in a name. We're just going to put UD. We're going to put an image of the Swan family. We're going to say go. Got to select the audience, school, hit go. Then you're going to ask your Jumble question. I'm just going to put these events in order. Once again, you can get a time limit, yes or no. You can put a video, something from their gallery or your own. You put the answers in the right order, and then Kahoot will jumble it. So we're going to put the ugly duckling was sad. The ugly duckling ran away. The ugly duckling found out he was a swan. The ugly duckling was happy. And then you hit next. You can hit save. Once again, you can say I'm done. You go back to the initial page, or you can go ahead and play it. Once again, you decide if you want classic, player on player, or team versus team. It looks like in this case they haven't set team versus team yet, so it's going to have to be player against player. Your kids will pull out their phones, tablets, or laptops, or computers if you're in a lab. They'll enter the code again. Once you see that everybody's there, you hit start, which I'm the only one here, so I know. It'll ask you put those events in order. On their tablet, they'll have to put it in order. So the ugly duckling was sad. Yellow is first. He ran away. Red is next. He found out he was a swan. That's green. And then at last he was happy, which is blue. And once again, you can get feedback. You can ask them what they thought, if they didn't like it, if they were sad, and kind of see how everybody's feeling about it. And that is how you set up Kahoot. Once you're done creating your Kahoots, as you can see, they're over here. Sorry about that. Push that back up. You have a list here, and it'll tell you how many you have created by you. If you share any, it gives you more action. You can select which ones you want to play. You know, translate it, save it as a PDF. All you have to do then is just sign out of your account and you're done. So now that you know how to set up and install Kahoot, if you will set up your own Kahoot account, screenshot a copy of that and send it to your principal, and then if you will answer the following survey. I'm giving you a little time there. I appreciate you watching. Thank you.